Alright, so we want to show the delete icon here for the correct user. So let me close this. Here in the preview card, we have access to the auth context, so we can access the currently logged in user's ID. Alright, so let's make sure we have Font Awesome icon. So we have the Font Awesome icon, we have the touchable opacity, so we can create that. We can use the delete icon and then we can make that clickable. When they click, we execute a function to delete the link. So let's have a look at, sorry, not on preview card. Sorry, not that one. We were working on profile. Go to profile. Okay. Let's make sure we have Font Awesome icon. We don't. Let's import that. Font Awesome 5 from React Native Vector Icons. Font Awesome 5. Touchable opacity is there. Perfect. So we're mapping to the links. So we have a scroll view. We have the title. We have mapped here. We got the view. The views are here. Let's show that delete icon here so that we can allow the user to delete. Touchable opacity. Alright, so here we use Font Awesome 5 icon. Name trace. Okay, so we got that. Give this a color. Let's use F9900, so orange color. Size 12. Okay, so that's the default size. Okay, so okay, that's all right. Bit of a margin, right, left. In fact, we're going to use flex space between, so let's leave it like that. And we want to execute a function, so on press, I want to execute a function. Let's call that handle delete, and I need to give the link ID as well. I guess a handle delete, so I can put that here. So here we get the link ID, console log, link ID. Let's just console log for now. So we got that function that should get executed. Let me just double check. If I click, you see we get the ID of that link. So we need to send this to the backend so that we can delete the link. So far so good. Next one, let's make sure we style it so that we can show the views on the left, icon on the right, and then the link. So for that, we want these items. So this is the views and this is the icon, right? So we want them to be in the same line on the both end. So let me cut these two things and put inside another view so that I can apply some styling. So view, let me use style, flex direction row. You can see they're all in one line. Now I want to use justify content. Instead of center, let's use space between. Okay, so we have the view count, we have the delete icon, and we have the actual link. Now I think it will look good if we put the links on top. So let me just put that here, and then we have the view count and the trace underneath. Okay, now we can work on the delete functionality so that we can delete the links if this is the correct user, right? So that means we have to have another check here just so that no other user clicks, because at the moment you can see Jen, if I click on Ryan's profile, Ryan's links also, this user, the Jen, can click, and we can apply some validation in the backend, but still they can see the delete icon in the front end, which is not good. All right, so let's check before we show this. Touchable opacity, so this trace icon, before I show, let me put it in curly brace, and I'm going to check auth. If we have the auth user underscore ID, so if we have that, then I want to check if that ID equals link posted by dot underscore ID. Also, link, each link have the posted by ID. So if each link posted by ID match the currently logged in user's ID, that means this user is the correct user. This is the one who created this link. So in that case, we can allow him to delete. Okay, so if it is auth user ID equals to link posted by ID, then we render this one. So there's a typo, that's because I forgot to use the dot here. Link what dot posted by. Okay, so with this check, if you try now, we have Jen, that's the currently logged in user, undefined. So okay, so link doesn't have the posted by ID. Let me remove that ID. Because posted by default is just the ID that is saved, so that will work. So basically when we use this is actually comparing the ID. So posted by is basically ID, unless we used dot populate function in our controller. That will give us the entire user information, otherwise it is always just the ID. So we can just have this check. All right, so you can see here that doesn't seem to work though. Let me go to Ryan. All right, if currently logged in user, okay, so it's not actually working. So it looks like we have to use populate here. So here in the profile, let's go back to our controller link auth user profile. So profile links, we find links based on the posted by, select populate as well. Let's use populate dot populate posted by, and we just want the ID of the user. Okay, so I don't think we need anything more than that, so let's just populate ID. Okay, so with that change, let's come and give it a try. Okay, so this is the logged in user. So logged in user can see delete icons because it's hub post. If she goes to Ryan's public profile, she cannot see the delete icon, you can see. but if she goes to her own profile, she can see. Now she can also access that page from here, links, and that is when she also sees the delete icons, but on other users profile she don't see that. Beautiful, that's what we wanted. So even though we have one screen, we can add such dynamic features so that it can be used for both current user and works as a public profile screen. So that's great. Now let's go continue here in our profile screen. So we are conditionally showing the icon as well. So the next thing, we have to work on the handle delete. So when they click, we get the ID of the link that is clicked. Okay, so we need to send this to backend, delete, find that link and delete from there, and then we have to update the context so that we have to remove from here, and also update the context so when they go back to this home screen, they don't see that deleted post anymore.